Interesting. Oh yeah, we were in Belgium. That's where we were. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Time to get tea, because I'm thirsty. Are you getting hyped? You getting hyped? Isn't this music so much hype? Bum 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 bum. So much hype for Spa Francorchamps. How many laps does Spa again? Let me guess. 42. Does that sound right? I feel like 42 sounds right. Alright, I'm so ready for what Carlos and Charles have planned here. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly from last night, it was a hard enter. Let's see here if it is going to be a hard enter. As we finally take our seat. Let's check here. Is it going to be a hard enter? It might be a medium enter. Yeah, medium enter. Welcome, how's it going? Could it even be a soft enter? I think we'll just play it safe and do a medium enter. I feel like you're not even going to get that much benefit on the softs, to be honest. And we can control the pace here. But hello R, how are you doing? Are you excited? But let's now push on the drivers. And let's load into this Spa GP. I guessed 42.
44 laps ahead of us.
44 laps.
Oh, get ready for the Belgian
I guess 42.
Here's a determined
That's a bit disappointing.
lining up on the grid.
Work has you
They
bored.
start in P1, but will they be able to stay there? The first corner could be so crucial.
But there's no more
Well,
time left.
that is what I'm here for.
Race on our hands.
Whenever you got nothing else to do.
Get ready. It's the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away
Come on,
we
lads.
go.
And it's Leclerc going to keep it ahead here. Or, well, Sainz going to keep it ahead here of Leclerc. And we'll see what tires. Everyone's gone on the mediums here. Everyone's gone on the mediums. Hilarious. Not a single person has gone for a different strategy. So what we're trying to do here is trying to just pace out our gap as much as we can here. But Keely Russell is in P11 at the moment. And we just need not another Hungary where the pit stops actually go well, but with their pit crew, who knows what's going to happen. We're having a good start here though. Almost a second out from Norris already. And Perez is at the back as well here, Verstappen P13. Hilarious. Sonoda P5, just cause, you know. Maloney P8. Who spun? Logie Sarge.
Yellow flag. Okay.
I was using Verstappen as a reference point there, and I see no one above him had spun for him to gain a position. But we've had a good start here. Currently the McLaren of Ocon all over the back of Norris, which is going to allow Sainz and Leclerc to escape up the road here. And with the DRS enable, we're going to have... don't jinx it. Do not jinx it, R. Do not jinx it. Do not jinx it. You just never know with Carlos, but so far things are going well. Knock on wood, yeah. Everyone here pushing though equally on tyres. Leclerc's actually fallen off the back of Sainz here. Sainz is actually pulling a gap. He is gapping Leclerc here. Leclerc's going to be barely within the DRS here. Norris is still outside it. He's got Ocon all over his back here. Sonoda has to deal with Stroll. Maloney's fallen back off Bottas and has to deal with Ricciardo. And Russell's still outside the top 10, our championship rival at this point. So things are going okay for us at the moment. For those of you just joining us, we still have rain to worry about at some way halfway through this race. Which I don't think we've ever had a good wet race in all of our fucking 4 seasons. We've never had one good wet race. De Vries has had a lock-up, drop back to 19th. Interesting. Ocon and Norris now side by side. And Asti Bestie will get through. I'm going to keep an eye. I think now the drivers are coming into their tyre management phase. You can see like Verstappen's on 90, you know. This could even be just like tyre wear itself. But we are going to have to think about managing the tires,
After these tires.
Copy.
But and Norris has somehow got ahead of Ocon there.
How are the tires?
I think we can now ease off fuel anyway. And I don't think our tires overheating is that bad at the moment. Still 3 seconds up the road from the drivers behind us. Leclerc now has taken the lead on Sainz here into turn 1. And Sainz now has completely fallen off the back of Leclerc here. Can Sainz close up to the back of his Ferrari teammate? It doesn't seem so at the moment. It does seem like Leclerc is heading down the road and is now randomly half a second up the road. Leclerc is absolutely pacing out here, and he gained 1 second and 1 lap on his Ferrari teammate here. Leclerc's pace is just undeniable. Sainz has no answer to the pace that Leclerc is putting out. We're still able to push relatively hard on the tires, but we will now think about backing off now. Yeah, every other driver is managing their tires, and we shall do the same. Every other driver's been managing their tires. They're like 5, 6, 7% better than ours at the moment, so we're going to think about protecting our tires for the meantime. And we will need
Nice. Lift off. Copy.
to know what we're doing in the rain here, but a very confident lead here.
We've got a yellow flag.
One we weren't really expecting, to be honest. We were expecting maybe a bit of bother from Norris or the McLarens, but neither of them have given us bother yet. They continue to be now 9 seconds behind from Leclerc, which should allow us to comfortably push until the rain here. Still managing these tires, and we don't really need to worry about the tires that much at the moment. Really don't need to worry about the tires. I mean, I think we're going to continue to manage them though, because it is going to start raining at some point, and whenever it does start raining, it's not actually going to come down wet enough initially to actually box. Whenever it does start raining. How many laps though would it take? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Wet weather predicted. It's not going to start raining just yet here, but we still don't have, like,
Copy.
you know, undeniable tire life here. Yeah, we still need to keep managing roughly. I think now we can push on tires 2 whenever the rain comes, because it's only done 15% in a lap there, 15 or 0.15 of a millimeter. So we'll see what it does next lap here. It's barely 0.10, so we're gonna do, or 0.1 you would say. That makes more sense. We're gonna keep managing here. Get away, fly, you repugnant being. Yeah, we're gonna keep managing these tires because they need to last, because the rain is still not wet enough. And Bottas is now closing a bit to Sainz here. Bottas's adaptability rating is clearly higher than Sainz's, because Sainz is struggling, although a bit more tire life in the tires for the McLarens here. But at some point it has to be minor ERS damage. That's nothing to worry about. Leclerc, you're good. At some point here, we're gonna have to think about pitting. But it's still not close enough yet. And the McLarens are coming back in to this battle here. Hopefully we can get out ahead of Sonoda in the pit stops. And then all we'd have to worry is about them three. But I'm actually not going to box here because I want to be very, very deliberate with whenever we pit. I'm going to be very deliberate with what we do here.
Entire phase update when you can.
Starts to be tricky to drive.
I'm going to tell Leclerc to go in first here.
Entire phase update when you can.
I destroyed the front tires.
Copy it.
That's good to know, Saints. Come on, Ferrari. Come on, lads.
Bottas is coming in now.
1.9 stop. That's a beautiful stop, lads. Got out ahead of both McLarens and they're double stacking as well here. So Ocon's been held up by Bottas. So Sainz is going to make the overcut work here. Leclerc gets out in in P2, not even like... Absolutely P2 there. Wow, Leclerc had a very good lap here. Ocon's had a pit stop issue as well.
McLaren's team
Ocon got held up by Bottas, and I believe his pit stop got held again. I think it's the jacks.
That's where things went wrong.
Yeah, Sonoda is P4, Sean, but he's yet to box. He was in P5 for a while there. Maloney, though, is going to get into the actual box before him. But there's still a lot of moving parts here. Verstappen's benefited from this. Verstappen is going to jump up. Verstappen's stuck in P13 there. And now he's going to benefit massively from this because there's still drivers yet to box. Weird strat by AlphaTauri. Yeah, to leave Sonoda out, it's confusing. Maloney now is coming out. Now behind. The AlphaTauris were in the points, by the way. Maloney was like P8, P9. And it's now out in P15, so they went too long. Whereas we have had the Red Bull actually have fallen off. They've fallen off an absolute cliff. And good for us, you know. But we decided to not double stack with Sainz, and I believe that was a good choice.
Yeah, pit lane.
I mean, we'll see here. I do believe that's a good choice because
Pit lane.
now we will get both drivers in here. Just nail this stop. 2.0, we will take it. We will take it. That's a good stop.
Was the white line all clear in exit?
We were 3 seconds ahead of Bottas here. So we'll see what the delta is as Sainz has done an extra lap. And Bottas might be relatively close here. Yeah, Sean, I remember the clip. Now Sainz doing an extra lap has lost maybe 2 seconds to Leclerc, but he's still only lost maybe 0.2 to Bottas. So he's still okay. Oh, Sean, is it Singapore this weekend? The Grand Prix, isn't it, Sean? Bottas won and Zhou got third, double podium finish for Alfa Romeo. What? Huh? Sorry? Are you excited, Sean? Because you'd bet I'd be, huh? Because that must be amazing to see. not going, but I will watch the race on TV. Oh, come on, Sean. You gotta go to the race, like. Gotta go. I'm guessing though, as it's in Singapore, it must be expensive. To be fair to you. I know, but you gotta think, Sean. If it's too expensive, that's all right. But if you can afford it, you know, if you can afford to go, you have to go, like. You know, it's not every day you get to see racing. Yeah, Yuki's still in P7 here, has better tyres than Stroll, so could potentially get past Stroll here. Piastri in the points, Russell's still in P11. Russell's kind of had an awful Belgium weekend. From start to finish, really. Same as Perez. Perez has had a stinker. And Magnussen's now over the back of Perez. Hilarious. Maloney is just... Do you feel like McLaren is now becoming on Mercedes here this year? Yeah. Ocon now all over the back of Norris here. I do feel like McLaren have developed very well here.
The temperatures are going slightly up.
Xavi, I don't want to hear it. But this actually may be a very quick race. Which may leave us now another time to do, may leave us more time to do another race after this. Thank you for the 6 bits, Tony. Much love. I was actually debating whether, like, I was thinking this is going to be the only race of the night, but it's went, like, without a hitch so far, and there's only 10 laps remaining, so I think we can do another race here. I was thinking there was going to be actually a lot more drama. Oh. Anyway, I seen a job offered. Did you ever get one of those job offers? And then I was like, oh my god, is this the one for me finally? And then it says unpaid, and you're like, ah, kinda missing out on the job part, to be honest. Anyway, how are we doing? How are we doing, chat? Cause us at Ferrari here, we're doing swimmingly. Things are going well. Oh, and Sonoda's had a lock up. Oh
Now
no,
this was
no,
at
no,
turn
no,
one.
no. Has he lost out from this?
The
Piastri
brakes
versus De
couldn't
Vries for
cope.
P10,
By
and
that
Zandvoort
point,
is next
it
after
was
this.
just too late.
And Sonoda again forgets how to rejoin because this game's ass. Yep. I'm gonna chill down here. So, move the camera down, but where's Sonoda now? Where is he? Let's drop it down to P9. He let Gasly and Verstappen through because he forgot how to rejoin. De Vries and Piastri, you're right. Sean battling for P10 here. And how are you doing, Tony? How's the wife and kids? I don't know if he has wife and kids, but It'd be very funny if Tony's like, yes, I do have a wife and kids.
And track condition update when you can.
And then Tony's actually gonna be like, actually,
Like very, very dry actually. Slick is close.
track is dry? Eh? It's not dry. No kids. Well, it's good to have you here, Tony. I'm in the same boat there. You just seen me looking for the job alert there. I was like thinking I was gonna have a job opportunity, and then it's like unpaid. Who do you like for Singapore this weekend? I mean, Verstappen. Verstappen's gonna win, and then who's gonna be P2? Merc are looking quick. Could be Hamilton. McLaren might be very good, although with the new straight, it might not. Yeah, Lewis. I feel like Mercedes have been decent the last couple of races. You've got Alonso there who's still been decent. I think McLaren could be good around. They could be good around Singapore, although they've removed that last sector, which would have really helped McLaren. Whereas now they have that straight, which may help other teams outside of McLaren. But I feel like Singapore's a track with such like dirty air, which I feel like McLaren are good at dealing with because they've got like a higher downforce kind of philosophy. Ferrari fighting for a podium? I don't think so. They were very good at Monza, and they had it really hooked up, their setup and everything, but I don't think it's going to have the same result really in
Push. Okay.
in Singapore. It's a completely different track. If you'd made the helm, different story, man. We'd be what, Ferrari 1-2, you know? Singapore, easy. But unfortunately, they can't afford me, so you know. I got you know, my own Twitch piece paying massively. As you've seen, Tony sent me 6 bits. I'm rich. Like, I don't see Ferrari sending me 6 bits, you know. I don't see Ferrari sending me 6 bits, so you know, I'm rich here. I don't need Ferrari. They need me, you know what I'm saying. And is this any more of an example? You know? Yeah, McLaren in a 3-4 here. They've really outpaced Norris, which I'm surprised by. You'd have to say so, though. Verstappen now has crawled back up to P7, so a good result for him. Russell's got into the points, which is a little disappointing for us, but it's only a point. Meanwhile, we're gonna come round up to the bus stop chicane into the final corner here, and it's been a lovely weekend for Ferrari, and Leclerc will cross the line. And it's a Ferrari 1-2! Let's go! It's been a while since we've had a Ferrari 1-2. I mean, let's forget Silverstone, but before then, it feels like we're finally getting our form back, chat. We really are getting our form back here. Bottas gets the podium. Ocon will be across the line next, followed by Norris. Verstappen did well to recover to get back up to P7. Kind of had a stinker all weekend, really. Tsunoda did have that lockup, but will still get points for AlphaTauri, which is, you know, more than Maloney's doing. And Russell, unfortunately, will get points. We were kind of hoping he got 0 points here. And Piastri. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Sainz just needs to maintain the consistency here. Leclerc had more pace on the day, it was clear. Because Sainz was leading the race and just lost out to Leclerc here. While they were managing fuel, it just seemed Leclerc had more pace on the day, and Leclerc will win. Leclerc will win.
What a brilliant race that was for the team. They just did everything right, the driver included, of course.
Tasty.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations. Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
Ferrari
And
1-2,
there you
let's
have
go.
it, a smiley podium lineup.
Charles
at the Belgian
Leclerc,
Grand Prix.
Carlos Sainz. He's been much better in these last 3 races. Absolutely, the 5 beforehand though were absolute stinkers for Sainz. I was like,
As far as
what do we
Ferrari are
do
concerned,
with
Karim,
him?
how do you think they'll be
How many
feeling
wins
after
is that for
race?
Leclerc now in season 4? We will check here.
A win and a podium.
Leclerc wins, gets the fastest lap. Valtteri though is only a 10th off Leclerc, 200ths off Sainz in the fastest lap, so Valtteri did have good pace. Oh, thank you for the 4 bits, R. Celebrating that Ferrari 1-2. I'm rich. I'm rich, chat. I've got 10 bits this stream, you know. I'm absolutely rolling in the dosh. And with that weekend, Leclerc extends his gap. He's now 126 points ahead here. Sainz closes the gap he had to the 2 Mercs. So he's now 6 points off Russell. If he can get this consistency back again, he can hopefully overtake the Mercs. But unlikely he'll beat Leclerc because that 5 race drought he went without a podium, you know, essentially sealed his fate. Whereas the McLarens, you're right, Sean, the McLarens are coming. Ocon and Bottas do seem to be very well balanced. With Leclerc and Sainz, we have been very well balanced throughout this career until this season where we can actually win the championship. That's when Leclerc's clearly turned up the jets and the pressure has got to Sainz. Gasly now outscoring Perez and Tsunoda getting close to Perez. So you'd have to say Perez's days are numbered in the Red Bull. I would not be surprised if Perez finally gets sacked off at some point. And Gasly massively outscoring Magnussen here. Sargent massively outscoring Jesus Piastri. 32 points ahead. Wow. Iwasa, the only driver here yet to get points here, Mick got 4. So good for him. Leclerc here has 7 wins. Russell has 2, Norris has 1, and Sainz has 2. So Norris, you can see, has been the most consistent driver here because he's got not as many race wins and podiums, but he's right here in the fight, which would be indicative of his consistency. Whereas Leclerc's got 7 race wins, 12 podiums, 7 poles here. And I'm actually surprised Russell only has 1 pole. It felt like he had more at the start of the season. But we are now 133. Yeah, you're right there, Sean. I was thinking that. Ferrari are now 133 points ahead of the Mercs, so we're in a good position, chat. This could be our championship winning season. We're yet to have one, and this could be the one. Race Simulator has been refurbished. Target position was still second, chat. They thought we were going to finish second behind Red Bull, and look at it now. We have switched our fortunes around. Now let's have a look at our car parts. It's now now the summer break, so we will now have loads of time to manufacture new parts here. And how much money do we have here? 11 million. Interesting. What are we manufacturing at the moment? Are we still manufacturing that suspension? That suspension will come in 10 days from now. It may be cutting it close to have that suspension ready for the next race. But how many suspensions do we have here? We have 5. Oh, we don't need any new suspensions. But we could do more. Yeah, we could do with more of these. Let's go for 3 chassis. Because I don't see us doing any chassis upgrades anytime soon. We'll go for... 2 rear wings. And 2 front wings. And we should be safe manufacturing for the next while. Underfloor has 1 day left. Side pods has 1 day left. Let's advance a day here then. And have a look at these manufacturing projects. Although at the same time though, chat, we don't want to, we want to leave a slot for when we want to build our suspension, which is going to come in 9 days. So we need to keep an eye on for that. We've got 5 spare side pods underfloor here. How many days is that going to take? Yeah, let's make 1 new underfloor here. Or let's reverse it. How good is the parts in our car? Yeah. I think it's the summer break. I think we're okay regardless here. I think we can manufacture both. Just another underfloor here. And another side pod. While we have time. I'm gonna have to check the cost cap here because this year the cost cap actually might be close. Before we've had like money left over, whereas this year we might be cutting it close. Extended deadline. Pay overtime. Yeah, we want the suspension in. We want our car to work more efficiently here. So I will pay overtime in order to get that the suspension in on time. I'm hoping the suspension shouldn't take too long. We should have... There's the suspension simulator. Speaking of the suspension, has been upgraded. And we now have our new suspension here, which should be way more good for the... I swear, every time I go to develop like a new part, the fucking factory is down for whatever reason. Is it now not down? Why couldn't I just... Here's the thing, even if there is a sponsorship obligation, why couldn't I just say, here, we've got this suspension to make tomorrow, even though we've got this sponsorship obligation on, can we at least put this down in the notepad? Why do I have to wait to the next day to then be like, oh yeah, we should start working on the suspension? Makes no fucking sense. 8 days, we have 14 days. Ugh. I'm gonna test something here, chat. I am gonna test something here. Well, one, we're gonna need loads of the suspensions, so we'll make 5. But I am gonna test... How many chassis do we have here? Let's have a look at the cost cap again. How many millions are we coming down? We'll have to stretch out the budget as time progresses. Smoothness upgraded for Charles Leclerc. I think I now roughly know what I'm doing. So I think I can get... And then we want to... I feel like car release is the most mistakes that I see personally, is car release. So we need to make sure that's all the way down. I feel like that's the biggest one, to be honest. Because that's the one I see the most often, is car release. Yeah, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. Anyway. Could McLaren possibly emerge as new contenders for Season 5? Yeah. Potentially. Although, there was a point here where Aston Martin had come out of nowhere, so... I'm not entirely sure here. ERS is in poor condition. That's great to know. I totally asked. We're gonna now put our performance targets in here, and hopefully we can have a good Zandvoort. I don't know how we've did at Zandvoort before. I don't feel like we've ever really had a great Zandvoort. We've had probably one of our worst races in memory at Zandvoort. Let's not bring that up again, where I got the rain completely wrong. But why did you bring it up? Who brought it up? It definitely wasn't me brought that up. I'm firing whoever brought that up. But into Deutschland we go, and not Deutschland.
Hello, and a very warm welcome as we prepare for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're back from the summer break with topped up tans. Vacation, though, is now over, and it's time to get serious on the...
Yeah, that's great, Crafty. Great. And we're gonna have rain in another session here. It just seems there's always gonna be rain in some session at some point. Leclerc's now running dry on ERS. Leclerc's gonna have to take an engine penalty pretty soon. But we're gonna try and stretch it as long as possible here. Sainz already has taken his engine penalties because he had a horrific Austria, which enabled him to take those engine penalties. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah. Simulate through qualifying here. Mix for Verstappen. Huh? What happened to Leclerc in Q3? Anyone? Hello? Yeah, Sean, I'm thinking the same thing here. What happened? So I mean, FE3, yeah, that's what I meant. I just said Q3 now that I've clocked that. So he's fine there. And then he didn't get any running in FE3. What is he missing? Oh, he's missing a gearbox. That apparently you need those. Who'd have thought? Well, as he doesn't have great parts, I'm just kind of not gonna sacrifice any good ones. And it's Zandvoort, it's a high downforce circuit, so we can not use our better ones, you know. What are we going for here? Yeah, I think so.
Radio check.
Copy, loud and clear. Radio check.
All good.
Yeah, loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
And if
But
you want to
yeah,
go to
hopefully we
mode
should
corner
get a good
Copy.
quality here.
and focus on your tire steps.
Okay.
Focus on your tires, focus on your tires. Anywho, right, let's see what we can do on a lap around. Is anyone gonna block our lap? I think there's Haas's that are gonna block our lap. Haas's with the big fat asses. And is the Haas ahead gonna be an ass hat? And it is blocking our lap. Just completely blocking our lap. Had to lift there.
Charles, pit lane.
Speed limiter on and speed limiter on.
Why so many out? What does that mean? Or
Stay negative.
what do you mean? Why so many out? Leclerc, he's gonna have Perez blocking him as well. Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same as the Haas. The exact same as the Haas. Get out of the fucking way, you stinking Red Bull. You stink of Red Bull as well. They just have Red Bull as their fuel in their car. Every time you go past the Red Bull, it's like, oh, it's so strong.
And
It's just
stay negative, stay
stinks of
negative
Red
on
Bull. Just the dirty air is just the smell of Red Bull. But hopefully we should get through into Q2. Or what did you mean by so many out? Are we safe? We're safe, right? 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 I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe. I'm going to go out. Is there someone blocking our laps here? I feel like there was already someone blocking our lap there. Science has gone green. Leclerc's been blocked by a fucking AlphaTauri. Yellow again for Leclerc. Sainz now being blocked by another AlphaTauri. Sainz now does improve. There's all these drivers at the back here still yet to improve on their times, but I think we're through here. But not amazing, just a lot of lap blockages there, which wasn't that fun, if I'm honest. Hopefully we can get better laps here. And hopefully no one blocks us, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. We've got the Williams of Piastri, he's gonna be completely in our way here. Needs to get the fuck out of the way, but isn't gonna get the fuck out of the way because he's an absolute cunt. Just completely in the way through the entire corner. Sainz has to lift off again. It's identical to Q1. Ocon's going to be here blocking our lap as well. Pinches us to the outside because he's a fucking prick. And that's not a good lap. I'm pretty sure everyone in last qualifying was in the 10s. So not good at all.
Billy. And pit limits are 9. Stop on the marks.
Stop on the marks. Stop on the marks. Just gonna keep going out here. Hopefully we get a clear run. No traffic here, and this one will get a clear run here. We just won't be on our freshest tires. Drivers do jump up here, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to need to go out again on fresh softs, because we did have clear air there, but it was not on fresh softs. So I don't believe this is going to be enough to get us through. We're going to want to go out with like 3 minutes remaining. I don't even know who's behind us here. There's Norris on an in-lap behind us, I think. And there's a McLaren here who's 100% gonna block our lap here. What pricks. We're just gonna have to keep pushing through it. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the McLaren, see how badly they block our lap, and then we might have to back off here. It's a complete block, it's a complete block. Just utterly shite from the McLaren there. Is it going to get out of the way for Sainz? Nope, is the answer. Not at all. Not at all. Fuck me, this game's shite.
Energies are good.
Yeah, copy.
No lift off needed.
I'm gonna quit out if that's an Alfa Romeo exit in the pit lane. I was like, there's no reason it should be exiting the pit lane with like fucking 30 laps to go. Or not 30 laps to go, 30 seconds to go in the session. That would have been literally just to get us out of qualifying, which would have been utter tripe. But this time, chat, we are going to get valid laps here. I'm just actually scared about the fuel here. I am worried about the fuel, as we've had to do an extra lap that we weren't really... I mean, we had planned for, but not really.
And confirm, lift off. Yeah.
Good thing is, though, we've gone green in our first sector here. And that's Leclerc now going to come up on the back of the Williams. Get the fuck out of the way, you fucking blue cunt. Oh my god, you smurf looking motherfucker. And he's now going to pinch us to the apex. What a fucking wanker, to put it lightly.
Engines no lift off needed.
Jesus Christ.
Good job.
Copy.
Who is the blue cunt? Is fucking Piastri. What an absolute wanker. No! I'm quitting out. I swear to God. No, I forgot to cancel the call-in. I'm not taking it. I keep doing it. I keep forgetting to cancel the fucking call-in. Why is that a fucking thing in the game? Why does it not recognize? Of course I wanted to do an extra lap. Why does it need me to fucking tell it to do that? Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting you have to fucking cancel a call-in every time this fucking dumbass game blocks your fucking lap in qualifying. I'm actually gonna sim on a minute because the same shit's gonna happen. So I'm gonna sim on a minute to change fate. Because Ocon and Piastri would have blocked our lap again, like they're gonna block Stroll's here. Whereas now, would you look at that? Randomly now not blocking their fucking lap. Hilarious. Isn't that so funny? Isn't this game so funny at times? Like, in real life, if you're in that situation, you wouldn't need to tell the drivers, we want to cancel the call-in after we told them to lift off and then push. We need you to push your ERS to come into the pits. What kind of... Hopefully we can get clear laps here, but I doubt it. I think it's going to go the exact same as last session where, what do you know, traffic again on our flying laps. This time it's going to be, is it the same cars? It's the exact same cars, isn't it? But this time it's going to be an Alpine who's going to be right in the middle of the corner, and a Red Bull completely in the middle of the corner, parked. Absolutely parked.
Increase lift and coast.
Copy.
Trying to get Leclerc to fucking back off here desperately.
And try to keep it smooth.
Try to keep it this smooth. I'm loving how it's like not letting me press fucking buttons here. Now chat. Now that Sainz has got a lap in and it was blocked anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. We can cancel call-in. Crazy. After I'm telling them to push flat out that I have to tell them that.
And more Lyco. Yeah, confirm.
Please do not catch this Merc ahead. Please do not catch it. Merc, why are you defending the inside? It's a fucking Williams. Get out of the way, 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 wait, 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 wait. Okay. Sainz now magically jumps. Leclerc hasn't improved. Jesus Christ. Leclerc could be knocked out by De Vries or Ocon. Or Russell. De Vries now is going to cross the line. Knocks out Russell for the meantime. Ocon is going to be around next. Does that mean we're safe? Actually, we're not safe now. Never mind. Ocon now doesn't go quicker. Russell doesn't improve.
P9.
Russell's out of qualifying again.
Yes, we are good.
So the McLarens and the Mercedes of Russell, the McLaren of Ocon, we now don't have to worry about in the race, really. Wow. Absolute stinker. Welcome, Sigma. How have you been? Been a while. But we're doing well here with Ferrari. We are on the cusp of our first championship win here. We just need to keep up the momentum we have here. And we also need to stop screaming at qualifying because it happens every race. Thank God. Won the championship in Season 2 with Lando. Oh well, you've picked up some of the tips quicker than me because it took me a while to actually understand how the game worked. And what the OP brokenness things were in the game.
Stay negative.
And it literally comes down to like making parts with like a minimum race distance. That's all it really comes down to, is that's how you get quick parts. But here, yep, we've not got good laps here. Sonoda back in, Sargent back in, Q3 here. Yep, Sigma agrees. It literally comes down, once you figure out, all you need to do is invest in parts with like minimum race distance, and then you're quick. You know, that's all it takes. Then the cost cap is the only worry. There's going to be a Mercedes coming out that's going to block our lap. The absolute fucking prick of Lando Norris.
Track is clear.
Never liked Norris, even though he's my favourite driver. De Vries, yep, I actually didn't notice that. What is De Vries doing here? Who invited him? So, currently Norris is the only driver we need to worry about, and we probably will be worrying about him. Where is Norris now? Maybe we can get away with not being worried about Norris, but I'm going to keep telling the drivers to push here. I think Norris is going to be too close. He's not even, he's not even there. He's going to block someone's lap here. It might be Leclerc's. Norris needs to start his fucking lap and not block ours. How do you distribute your upgrades at once? I think Sigma, I think it's actually better to focus your allocation all in one area. Sometimes, to be honest. Crosses the line. Where are they going to go? Do they improve? I don't think Sainz or Leclerc actually improved there. Remember, chat, cancel calling. Remember that. But the Red Bulls have rapidly improved here. Verstappen on pole by 2/10. Slowly Sarge ahead of us. Perez ahead of us. Scary. Hopefully Norris is nowhere in qualifying. I do like 1 intense, or maybe 2 intense. Oh, not like intense, but like you know what I mean. I don't think you know what I mean.
Just a reminder.
It's not going to be raining at the end of the session. Interesting, but Leclerc's got a greened first, but I don't know if we're going to improve here at all. Leclerc crosses the line, and so does Sainz, and neither of them improve here.
P6.
And that's not great laps, to be honest. I mean, we do have less good parts in the car, but Red Bull have come out of nowhere, really. Red Bull have been nowhere this season, and then they're like, it's Max's home Grand Prix, we need to turn up for this one. Well, also it was the summer break, and I forgot to put the new suspensions on. Yes, chat. I forgot to put the new suspensions on. Hilarious. Only remember that now. It's like I had literally planned ahead how to manufacture suspensions, and would you look, 2 suspensions available, chat, and we've just did qualifying, so I can't put them on because of Parc Ferme. Yes, lads. Lovely. In the end, I got like 100G on high. Yeah, Sigma, after this race, I'll have a look at the comparison, if you remind me, because my memory is shocking, but
Get ready for some fighting.
hopefully,
Here we go.
I'm just double checking it's not raining.
lights out, and away we go.
It's not gonna rain. Yep, just needed to double check that. Let's go for I. And hopefully we can get up Leclerc up the inside of Sargent immediately here. Sainz dropping back as he always does, although he hasn't lost a position. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Sainz with a great quality, but I think we need to get past Perez now with Leclerc. Although we do have kind of bruised parts here in this qualifying, as you can see. We have already ERS damage. Russell's in last, so not only did Russell have a bad quali, but he has took the grid penalty, you're right. And I think we can go neutral now on ERS because we're really not going to gain here until we get to... What are words? Does anyone remember what words are? Because I clearly want. It's season 4 for us, Sigma. Until we get to the DRS, that's the word I'm looking for. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Took me long enough to find out the word. You'd think I didn't have a degree in journalism. Now, Sigma, in our save, Red Bull were disgusting for the first 3 seasons, and now they're nowhere. I know you can see Verstappen's in first, but let's have a look at our constructors. Red Bull are 200 points ahead.
So deployed.
Yep.
Like, all of the teams have gone through fluctuations here. Mercedes randomly got classed this season, and McLaren randomly got classed this season as well. But we have been P2 the entire time until this year. We need to get ahead of Perez because Perez is going on for the mediums, so we just need to clear him.
Good job, Carlos. Well done. Old school pass.
And on the inside of Perez now, Leclerc should have the move and can now deploy into that clear air to catch up to Bottas, Valtteri Bottas. Yeah, we had Leclerc with a decent win streak, but shit happens unfortunately, and that shit is Sainz and Russell, who I think of the only drivers got wins. I think Norris got a win, and that is with non-buffed upgrades of 1.6. I don't even know what that sentence means.
Just look after these tires.
Yeah, okay.
Should we be backing off the tires? Not just yet.
Charge button on.
Now round the outside here with Sainz. And I feel like we need to get past Bottas here as well because we need to catch up to Norris, who is another one of our championship rivals here. There's no net expertise to gain. I was not aware of that. Thank you for the support, Tony. I really needed it because we now need to catch Norris. Verstappen looks like he's back on Verstappen mode. To be honest with you, we could maybe do a double overtake here. Carlos.
Yes, you are doing a good job. Keep doing the same procedure.
We have been rapid on the start, and so was Carlos. Wow. Carlos going for a move in the middle sector here. And he's made it work. Wow. I feel like our battle is with Lando. We don't really need to worry about Max. Max is on a different strategy to us, and he's got very good tyre management at the moment.
Charge on.
Recharge on. We now don't need to worry about the tyres. We're now same tyre life with Lando Norris. We need to somehow let Sainz into this battle if we can.
Take care of the tires.
You're welcome.
Sainz just about his DRS. I don't have a clue how, but he does. Now we need to tell, if it'll let me press the right buttons here, we need to tell him to not fight his teammate here. As Leclerc now tries to stay with Norris, which he's doing very well.
Try to
Just
take care
need
of
to
the tires.
avoid the high risk curbs. Need to avoid the high risk curbs. This is so much easier with a mouse. Yeah, it would be, but I didn't have a PC until like a couple weeks ago, so I had literally, this was my way to play the game. I had a laptop, but it would not have been doable at all. My laptop was so broken. I don't know how Leclerc doesn't have DRS there, game. That is just you being absolute aids, not allowing me to have DRS there. Oh, I didn't buy a PC. My brother, like, essentially took this old PC out of the grave. This PC, maybe like from like 2010 or something. And
Charge button
you can
on.
see I have like my
Charge button
stream up,
Copy that.
but I don't really know if it can play. It can play FM. I play Football Manager on it, but I don't know if it could do much F1 Manager. Yeah, reuse and recycle, as they say, but I currently don't have a job yet, and when I do have a job, I'll most likely work towards earning enough money. Why has it done it again? Leclerc absolutely had DRS there, and it just didn't give it to him. Oh, I couldn't tell you,
Lift and coast for tire temps.
but
Okay.
we're still kind of tugging. I don't know what, we don't really need team orders here, we just need the game to fucking work where Leclerc's inside the DRS and then it lets him actually have the fucking DRS. Like, Jesus, we're not asking for a lot here, game, we're just asking you to do
Less lift
basic
off.
principles of Formula 1.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
And now I swear Sainz wasn't in the DRS and it still gave him DRS. No idea how this game works anymore, hey. Dunno. Is Zandvoort an avoid high risk curbs track? All of the tracks are avoid high risk curbs track, you just gotta know how to manage it really. For max pace. If you avoid high risk curbs it takes your tyre times down, but then you have less pace. So you gotta keep your tyres in the right window really. And also keep an eye on your tyre life. Our tyre life actually hasn't been great, we're 1% less than Norris here, which we're gonna need to fix very promptly. But we also need to stay in the DRS of Norris if we can here, whilst also managing our ERS. That's different from your testing.
And
What is your
reminder,
testing?
lift and coast.
Copy that.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Charge
Copy.
button on. Charge button on. Don't ever, I have to say it every time, don't ever give me ERS battle assist. I do not want it.
And we need to increase lift and coast.
We need to increase cheese on toast.
Charge button on.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
It will be charge button off.
I found every track is almost AHRK on pace equals. What does AHRK even mean? Avoid high risk curbs. Alright. What I found is almost every track avoid high risk curbs on pace equals avoid high risk curbs off pace -1. And avoid high risk curbs on tire life equals avoid high risk curbs off tire life +1 pace. I don't know, that was a whole lot of reading for my brain to do.
And charge button on, please.
Copy. Charge button off.
But to summarize, you can go quicker. Science, can you just not be shit, please? Just for once in your life, not be shit. Oh my god, he's an absolute shitter. You suck.
Me?
Yep, I agree.
Going.
You suck.
But I leave it to you to judge the risk. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, fucking Valtteri Bottas is right up behind us.
And charge button off. Charge button off.
Pretty much.
Yeah, looking good. And save fuel.
And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
We are really trying to manage these,
Increase LICO for more performance.
Why does it not work at those tracks? I have not noticed it not working at those tracks, if it doesn't. We have been trying to manage fuel the whole way here and we just cannot do it. And, RERS. Also, for some reason they attack the sausage curb on the inside of braking zones and that's faster. Right?
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy. Charge off.
That is far more analysis than I've ever thought about, but that is kind of how it would work. If you were to avoid those Irish curbs. Bottas is still keeping up with us here, which is annoying, but
Copy.
Charge button on.
Copy that.
we just cannot stay with Norris here. Just cannot stay with him.
And charge button on.
Copy.
Like, I've been trying to get our ERS back to neutral here. Well, Sigma, we're losing pace here. Avoiding the Irish curbs, because we're trying to stay with Norris and we're trying to manage at the same time, and it's not going swimmingly. Because we have to keep getting back on the curbs again
And charge button
to
off.
stay with Norris.
Yeah, copy.
And it's so far not working. I mean, Sainz is having a decent time managing his tyres, but Leclerc is struggling. Norris is just putting out a pace that Leclerc can't really answer at the moment.
Copy.
Right. Hopefully now that should allow Leclerc to stay with Norris while avoiding high risk curbs, because we've got enough ERS now to do it. Ah, he just sucks. He just sucks, chat. But he just about is in the DRS for whatever reason.
And Bottas is coming in now.
And Valtteri's come in to undercut us, chat.
And increase lift and coast.
Valtteri has come in to undercut us. VSC, chat, VSC. A virtual safety car. And this is gonna be big. Here, we're gonna go straight onto our medium stint for both drivers here. Sainz may lose out on this VSC, but where's Bottas?
Okay.
I think Bottas didn't get the benefit of that VSC. But yeah, we were literally about to pit there with Leclerc.
Now here we are tackling turn
And
3.
De Vries, who was P7 at the time,
And makes contact
crashes
with
where
the wall.
Ricciardo
He'll
did.
definitely be facing a few questions from the team after that.
He was P7, that would have been big for Alfa Romeo, and then he crashed out. But a VSC here. And we're gonna get both drivers in here. It's gonna unfortunately not benefit Sainz as much, because he's gonna be held up by Leclerc here, but you know, it's gonna benefit us with Leclerc, even though Leclerc's kinda struggled here today. But Norris is probably gonna go in with us as well. But I mean, at least Bottas probably will not undercut us. But this should make the 2-stop even quicker. Let's see what Norris does. Yeah, Norris is coming in. Unfortunately, we're going to have to double stack here, hopefully. And Sargent's going to come in as well. Leclerc, oh my god, he's driven through the Mercedes. And Sainz has driven through the Mercedes mechanics as well. And Sargent's going to come out ahead of Sainz. That's not amazing. Not great. But Leclerc now exits in good position here in P6. Verstappen yet to pit here. Whereas Leclerc out behind Magnussen and Keeley behind Sarge and Norris and everyone. Sarge is now ahead of us. He's in like net P10 at the moment. He's going to be definitely ahead of us here. Sainz no longer needs to have that fight with teammate on because they're not near each other here. Yeah, that
are good.
that was confusing, to say the least. That those pit stops. You were battling with Alonso the whole season. What do you mean, Sigma? Alright, the safety car is ending. Virtual safety car ending. We can now push, and with Sainz here we want to push to get past Magnussen as well immediately, because we need to catch then this battle immediately. Leclerc needs to overtake Piastri and Ocon immediately.
DRS enable.
Right. We've had a couple drivers like that. Russell has been insane this year, and Sainz has been the opposite of insane this year. He's been insane shit. So we should be P1 and 2 easy this season, whereas Sainz is P4. Although he is recovering his form here. Should blow by the Alpine. He's not blowing by him, but does get by him. And now has open air to push into here. And Sainz now needs to catch Sarge and Norris, although Norris is on the soft, so maybe just Sarge. Although Sarge is going to be held up by Tsunoda, so we need to clear Tsunoda immediately as well. With Carlos Sainz. And Carlos Sainz, who races for Ferrari, and Lando Norris now is going to catch the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. And Charles Leclerc needs to do something about these fucking Mercedes.
So deployed.
Why is he there that soon? What the fuck? Leclerc, what's happening? You've just been absolutely fucked in the ass by Norris. Is the best way to put that.
Race is long. Time to go hunting. I leave it to you.
Yeah, Sigma, I've had my drivers on like smoothness training the entire time. I've had them on wet track training, which gets their smoothness and control up, which are the most important stats. They were the most important stats last year, and they continue to be the most important stats this year.
Button on. Charge button on.
And we need to get right back past Norris again if we can. Norris kind of just holding us up here. Behind the Williams and the McLaren. We want to clear all of these cars. We did not want to be losing out to Norris there, because that's just going to lose us time here. We now need to get past Norris if we can. Round the outside of Norris. Norris is having a look on the Williams here. We're having a look on the inside now of Norris. Can we get the move? We do get the move. Lovely move from Leclerc here. Can he get the move on Piastri as well?
Keep doing the same.
Keep doing it like this. Keep doing it like this. Leclerc now needs to pull out of DRS. Oh, thankfully we've got Piastri to pull out of the DRS, but now they're going to be side by side here. We need to find a way through. Sainz on the inside of Sargent while managing his ERS. Wow. And Leclerc now just needs to make sure Norris can't find a way through. Leclerc needs to find a way through. Either of these two absolute melons who are fucking parking their cars in the middle of the fucking road. Get out of the way. This is so fucking painful to watch, man. Sainz now comfortably within the DRS of this battle ahead. Yeah, we are losing time. You need to get past.
Charge button on.
There we go, Leclerc. And hopefully on the next straight here we should have the DRS of the Williams as well and dispatch of them. I don't even know what that word is. Come on, Leclerc now with the DRS. Sainz now looking for a move. Not close enough to make one here.
Charge button on.
Mamma mia, pizzeria. Come on. Carlos Sainz. Can he get a move on Norris here? Sainz out of nowhere. Now going for a move past Norris here in the middle sector. I encouraged him to do so, but I didn't think he was actually going to pull it off here. What a move from Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. But he's going to let Lando Norris back through again. What a cunt. You cannot let the Mercedes of Lando Norris back in here. You absolute can't.
Temperatures are going slightly up.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to read that later. That seemed like a paragraph. Come on, Sainz. Come on, Carlos Sainz.
No, guys.
It's Carlos Sainz now on the inside of Lando Norris. And he's still unable to keep him behind because he fucking sucks at defending. We'll now have DRS, but he'll have the Williams ahead as well. That's going to be blocking. Oh my lord!
So there was a crash.
And with debris around the track.
I mean, this has massively benefited Sainz. Sainz is now 3 seconds up the road, right? Let's go here. Let's now manage these tires. We can do the same with Leclerc here. Let's manage these tires. Manage the tire. Manage the tire. We were pushing there like a bat out of hell, if that's the saying, and now we can actually manage because Piastri was still holding up Norris here, who is now defending from Sargent. He's going all over the place. That's gotta be weaving, man. What the fuck is Norris doing? What is he doing? Mom, I'm scared. What's Norris doing? Ah! Some creative defending here. As Piastri's now going to hold up his Williams teammate, who's on a different strategy, Logie Sarge. Yep, he's going to completely hold him up. What an asshat. And Carlos, it'd be great now if you got your ERS, because we've now got an absolute terrorist on track in Lando Norris, who's weaving all about the place.
And Perez will box this lap.
Gonna kill everyone behind him. So you need to make sure you don't fall into the clutches of Lando Norris.
You can catch him.
McLaren, not great race for them here, you're right. Bottas got shafted by that VSC at the start there. Ocon had that crash there with Piastri. Sargent's finally got past him, but he's now lost out, being held up by Piastri. Defend, 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 defend. Oh my god, Norris is fucking absolutely rapid on these softs. Jesus, Mary and Josephine. He is rapid as absolute hell on
Push.
Copy.
on these softs.
Copy that. As you are now, lift off. Copy, copy.
I honestly don't know what to do with Norris. He's just so rapid. Verstappen's yet to pit here, but I think Verstappen's doing a one stop here. Sainz out of nowhere though. This could be good here. Let's back off now with Leclerc.
And we need some lift off.
Copy.
We need Sainz to act as a buffer here.
And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy.
Avoid Irish curbs. And Sainz now should be the perfect buffer behind Charlie Boy up front.
And increase pushing status a bit more.
Yeah.
And this is just going to hold up Norris, who's on those soft tyres. And his tyres are eventually going to fall off here. Verstappen's finally in for his stop. We'll see where he's going to exit here. Verstappen's gone medium soft here. He went very long in the mediums. So Verstappen's probably doing a medium soft soft. And he exits right behind us. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. That's terrifying. Let's tell him to avoid get on the curbs, because we've got a bloody absolute shark behind us in Verstappen. We need to hold up Verstappen on this stint as long as possible, because we'll be going to softs next. So if we can get him to waste these softs that he's on, we should be okay. And things are still going okay for us. Verstappen at any point could just be like, you know what, I'm just chucking this into a corner because I'm a fucking shark. I'm hearing the Jaws music playing. Norris, why are you defending there? Defend the inside. You're letting the shark through. You're letting the shark through. What are you doing, man? He's got 88% left on his softs. That's not good. Carlos, fucking catch up to Leclerc. Please.
Tell me what's happening. We'll come back to you.
Leclerc, I'm pretty sure we already knew about that ERS damage. There's literally nothing new. Wait, how has Sainz... I was gonna say there, how has Sainz fallen to the DRS? We need to defend anyway. Defend for your life. Defend for your life, Sainz. Defend for your life. Alright, Norris is now out of this battle. We're more worried about Norris, to be honest. And now Verstappen is a terrifying shark behind us here. Someone tell him we know like how scary he is. He very scary.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job. Copy.
To increase
We're
lag.
trying. I feel like we've been defending for 5 years and there's only 4% off his tyres since earlier in the race. It may have been one lap we defended there. But at least Norris now is outside of this battle. We need to extend from Norris here because Norris is probably going to be going on to the softs next. We're doing a soft, medium soft. He's probably doing a soft, medium, or a medium soft. Soft? Or is he a soft, soft, medium? You know? I'm actually going to tell them to now, like, if Sainz wants to overtake, he can here because it is more important to keep Verstappen behind. Yes. Verstappen's now boxed in, which is good. Yep, that is precisely what we wanted, chat. We wanted him to be boxed in there. We now can tell Sainz to... we can now invert the roles here.
And big lift off.
Yellow flag here.
Yellow flag.
For what? Okay, Piastri's locked up.
Here we
That's
are,
good to
we're
know.
looking at turn 11. And there's the lockup. And they ended up their own.
Okay. What lap are we on here? Oh my god, we're like halfway, chat. We're not even halfway. Do I know math? Are we halfway? I feel like we're halfway. 37. Is that 74? Please tell me it's 74. I think it's 74. I think we're halfway. Yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to be on pushing fuel here.
And we need lift
Maybe it
and
might
coast.
help. Ugh. Now we go back on fuel here. No, I'm not losing your mind. You're losing you're losing your mind. You're the one losing minds. Why is Norris here? I have never touched the dreaded Zaza in my life. I'll have you know. I am a child of whatever the god of atheism is. Let's now back off. Let's.
Unsafe fuel.
Yeah, I'm not liking this because it might allow Verstappen through here, Sainz. Please have the foresight to see that.
Keep pushing.
We are desperately trying to manage here to hold up Verstappen for our feckin' lives here. Sainz is in the right modes here. And if any point Verstappen gets through, then there's not a lot more we can do here, but we're trying to hold him up as long as possible here. But I think we have the right system going here to hold him up. Now needs to be, well, I mean that's okay, and then we need to go avoid the ice curbs and pushing on fuel. But if we can get Verstappen down to like 60% softs, then that's basically his softs not as quick as they once were, whereas they're now still a threat. Norris is somehow still in our DRS now. He's finally gone, but I don't even know if he's gone for sure.
Good.
But Verstappen is now stuck in our switcheroos here. Leclerc now needs to go swapperoo. But this has got a good system though. We're going chat, you know. You would say, yeah, good system going chat. Can we get a? I don't know. You're so good at the game in chat, please. Yeah. Can we get a you? Please give us advice on how to get good at the game in chat. Please. Oh my God, you should do F1 Manager Esports. Yeah. Come on, Leclerc held it together down to Lyle. Oh, he's let him through. He's let him through. He fucking sucks. He sucks donkey balls. What an absolute donkey. Never mind. Oh, Leclerc, you are. See, Sigma said it, not me. You should do F1 Manager Esports. He said it, not me. You know. I don't like to boast, but you know. You know. Ha ha ha. Okay, I don't know what to do. What are we doing? I'm so confused. What was the system? I panicked there. What used to be the system? Coated with a sauce, you know. Couldn't put it better myself. Couldn't honestly put it better myself.
Increase lift and coast.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads. We've got a good system going here. Verstappen yet again boxed in. We're boxing him in like the fucking dinosaurs in like Jurassic Park 2. Or was it 3?
For performance.
Yeah, it was 3. More Lyco for performance. But this is going good, chat.
Lift off.
His tires are almost below 70%. And I feel like once they're below 70%, then we should be okay. Is everyone doing the right thing here? Is everyone doing the right thing here? Leclerc's supposed to be on avoid high-risk curbs. Oh shit. Leclerc's supposed to be on avoid high-risk curbs, which has allowed Leclerc to get away a bit here. No! I didn't mean to press that button! Where are we? I'm so scared. 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 Where are we? Fucking go. Why did it make me press that button? I did not press that button. Dear Lord, Francis of Assisi, this has been absolute panic stations this entire time, hey?
Lift off now.
We're never gonna get through this race at this rate. I'm gonna save this chat. And Jesus, it is late. It is late. It would be great if there was just like a safety car or something and then we could put on the mediums and just forget about this and be all happy and nice, you know? But Verstappen's right there. He's right there. Then we go back high on fuel again, and then we're off the curbs. Don't want to pit yet. Please let me press fucking R1. Dear Lord, the responsiveness of this game is questionable sometimes. It annoys me. Oh, Verstappen was looking for a point. What does that mean, Sigma? Norris is now pitting, but we don't really care that much.
We'll get them.
Because Norris is now going for mediums here.
Doing it like this.
Keep doing it like this. Right, Verstappen's now below below 70%. Sigma, I was actually gonna get off like very soon because it's extremely late. What tire rule is that? You've saved after most people stopped, so it shouldn't affect you. Normally A can just use one tire compound if you load in a mid-session. I mean, yeah, everyone's already pit, you know, so I don't think it'll matter. We're more worried about if they're stepping. But it is very, very late in the day here. Imagine soft.
Less lift off.
I don't see anyone going for that and it being efficient. We're still on pace though for our soft stint. Yeah.
Ain't increase LICO for more performance.
Faster, but cannot overtake for now.
Keep pushing. And we need lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Yep, we're at least using Verstappen's tires here. He's still right up our asses. This whole time he's been right up our ass. Oh. This is fatiguing. This is absolute mental warfare here. Trying to deal with fucking Verstappen. Come on, Leclerc, keep it ahead. Keep it ahead. Because he still has pace on these softs. And usually you have to wait until, like... You have to wait until they're under 50% for the soft tires to actually start falling off.
And we need some lift and coast.
Okay.
But oh, this is tough, chat. This is very tough.
Continue like this.
Managing this. I wish I could just have two settings. Like, there should be a way to us manage, like, to tell the drivers out of that turn we should be doing this, and then out of turn one we should be doing this. You know? We should be able to tell the drivers that.
Some LICO, please.
Some more LICO, some more LICO.
And reminder, some lift and coast.
We're still doing good on our stint here, chat. We're almost at the soft stint here, chat. But Jesus, Verstappen's pace is unrelenting, it seems. No matter at what point in the race we are. Yeah, Sainz had to go out very early there. Oh no, Verstappen's looking for a way through. He's going to follow him through. We need to now actually back out of this somehow and to let Leclerc around the outside. That worked, because Verstappen just backed out. We're still on... Yeah, we're still on that. Now chat, if you look, we don't have long to go until our soft stint, so I think what we're going to do here is just now go flat on the tyres. Verstappen's almost at...
And keep it tidy.
Almost at the freaking breaking point.
We need you to increase.
Wrong person to get off the fucking fuel.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
But I think we don't even need to worry about like avoid Irish curbs or anything. We can just push now.
More Lyco.
And hopefully Verstappen should start to fall off us here. As we continue to push. He's right there. He's right there.
Try to increase Lyco.
I don't know, chat. Verstappen seems to have unrelenting pace here. I feel like Verstappen's actually going to go in this lap. He's not. We are going to go in this lap. This next lap, that is.
And box.
Yeah, box.
Happy the books.
And we need some lift and code for tire temps.
And where is Sainz going to come out? It could be key as well here. On the soft tires. This has been so stressful. So fucking stressful. Yellow flag.
There is a crash. Debris on the main straight.
It doesn't look like a VSC though. It's K-Mag and the Haas, and it's so minimal.
Just look after these tires.
Oh, Leclerc only has 90%
Please,
softs.
lift and code.
Good stop for Sainz. That could be pivotal here.
Be careful, pit exit.
Oh, and Verstappen's now got us out of nowhere. That's great to know.
Keep it smooth.
We're now
for the
out
next part.
ahead of Bottas. In clear air here with Sainz. Which could be key for the undercut here. I'm actually gonna try and get the move here in order to make sure that we can pit before Verstappen. And we're not even going to be able to do that. Jesus, he's just that quick.
Keep it tidy.
Jesus, he's quick, chat. Jesus Christ.
And we need to increase.
He's now got clear air and he's disappearing. He's not coming in though, he's not coming in though, chat.
Copy, understood.
So with Sainz, I think we can regain some ERS here.
Chart on.
Good stop for Leclerc here. Verstappen's going longer here,
And what's a wide line on exit?
which could be scary, but now Sargent is in, out of our way, which is good to know. Where is Leclerc going to be? Is Leclerc going to be ahead of Bottas? Leclerc is ahead of Bottas, that is good, that is good. Leclerc has to manage a bit more his softs though, because they've 10% less than Sainz. Sainz here is still, what's that yellow flag for? Don't be a VSC. Iwasa locking up. Do not make me panic like that, Iwasa, you absolute melon.
Chart button off.
Oh my lord. Oops. Almost drops the camera. Drops the camera. Come on lads, come on. What are we telling our drivers to do here? Sainz now needs to get off the curbs, because he needs to get these tyres to go to the end. Verstappen though is gonna pit, and he's gonna have unbelievable pace on his way back through, which is gonna be terrifying. Oh, we have to get actually past Norris here on track. Norris is actually just in our way on track here. So that'll have to happen immediately.
Might be a chance.
So deployed.
Verstappen's now in for his stop. And Sainz is going to blow past Norris. Leclerc, why are you backing out there? Just no need.
Very nice job there.
Absolutely no need. Was there Leclerc to back out?
And big lift off.
Now Leclerc now needs to fucking manage his tire temps.
It's a very good lap.
Now, is Verstappen going to have the pace to come back at us? His tyres aren't good though. He's 82%. He had the same sort of tyre situation as Charlie Boy. And we're kind of using Norris here as a buffer for Verstappen. Although actually, now that I think about it, we don't want to do that. We want Verstappen to overtake Norris because Norris is actually more of a threat to us in the championship.
And just a reminder.
So we want Verstappen to overtake Norris absolutely here. Yeah, that is what we want. Don't know why he was still pushing there. Just a bit of lapse of judgment, really. Yellow flag, though. They've had contact. Verstappen and Norris have had contact. Oh, spicy. Oh. Oh. Norris has got himself a penalty, and Verstappen now has more of a job to do here to get back caught up again. And we can now completely back off our tyres, get them in the right operating window here. Lovely jubbly. Verstappen has to find another way back past Norris again. There's 12 laps remaining here. Verstappen now should get him there, but he's now 5 seconds to get caught up to us. Yeah, you're right. That should be the win, hopefully, here.
Charge button on.
Charge button on. Charge button on. Verstappen, though, is rapid and he's catching. He's catching. He is catching. Chat. What do I do with Leclerc? I don't even know what to do. I mean, Sainz is okay here, but Leclerc is not. Leclerc's really not okay. Even after that, all that contact, this is Verstappen's pace. Jesus.
And keep it tidy.
Copy.
I mean, Verstappen should have damage here, and he's still unrelenting.
And we'll need lift off.
Yeah, copy. Oh, I cannot get much closer.
It's okay, Leclerc, we now need to protect these tyres. His tyres are 3% better than ours,
On.
and we need to try and protect the tyres then to push at the end. Come on, Leclerc, but Verstappen's trying to pace out here. We cannot let it happen. Cannot let it happen. Absolutely not. We'll still have DRS here. Another yellow flag here. A BSC.
Keep doing it like this.
Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car.
This will be good for Sainz and Leclerc, really, to be honest. To both protect their tyres here to the end. Verstappen could have like paced off into the distance here. We could have maybe did another soft stint, but no, I don't think we'd have caught Verstappen doing that.
Energies are good.
Copy that.
We need to know when we're pushing again because...
Crash there. Possible debris there.
Is there another crash?
I hope it's okay at least.
Everyone are okay.
Alright, the VSC is ending here. And with Leclerc we just need to absolutely push because Verstappen's going to be absolutely pushing here.
Ending now.
Verstappen's going to try and drop us here under this VSC whenever it goes green.
Yeah.
So we need to... We know we can push fuel to the end here. We've got fuel, we don't need to worry about fuel. I don't like how he's gained like a second on Sainz there. But I know we've got the ERS here to battle. We've got the tires to battle. We can use the DRS here. Oh my goody god, he is rapid. Even with the DRS, he's escaped chat. You just need to now get on the fucking curves, please tell me. Yep. Leclerc just can't catch him at all. I don't know how Perez is up into P4, but it's happened. Oh my god. Don't say that, Tony. Don't put it out in the universe. That's illegal. Not allowed to happen. Fucking go for it, Leclerc. Go for it if you can. Put pressure on him. Put pressure. We've 3 laps remaining here.
So charge button off.
Oh, we need to go. We need to go. There's a lapped car of a Williams. We need to get past Verstappen here ASAP, and the lapped Williams could help us block Verstappen. No! No! Fuck off!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Leclerc, rejoin the track!
Now we should be able to take a look here. And it was involving Leclerc this time. Barely any room to manoeuvre. The car's coming together right
How is that Leclerc's
Teams
fault?
will no doubt be very keen to establish the full extent of the damage.
What the fuckity fuck? And that's apparently a 5-second time penalty, Leclerc. My ass. My ass. Unbelievable, chat.
Slightly up.
How is that a Leclerc pen again? This game, man, baffles me. Max literally fucking oversteered into us, and then it's apparently our fault. Get away, yellow flag. We now need to push to get out of the 5-second gap from Bottas behind here to get P5. But I don't even know if it's going to be doable here. Sainz now is on the last lap here. Leclerc needs to escape that gap.
And DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
Sainz wins here in Zandvoort. Verstappen, the cheating prick, finishes P2, and we're going to lose P5 because Verstappen's an absolute cheater, and Bottas is going to finish P5 because we did not escape the Delta. Absolute cheating from Red Bull. Is it any different to real life? You know.
Now, wasn't that a seriously good drive from
Classic
Carlos Sainz?
Red Bull, always
That was a
cheating.
really well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to the
Dear
driver and the
Lord,
pit
man.
wall and the whole team for that win.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene. The team getting their first chance to congratulate their driver on a job well done. And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now, the Spaniard adding another to his record.
What a great way to take their third win this year. They've definitely found their form.
Ridiculous, man. We literally had such a good race, and then Verstappen takes the podium from us. Sainz, though, Keeley has got back into P2 in the championship, so that is good for us. We're extending our gap in the constructors here, which is good to know. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow for some TIR, as well as doing more F1 Manager. If you want to see that, please do. All my socials are in my bio if you want to follow those. And if you also want to drop me a follow on Twitch, please do. We're almost at 300 here. And good night to you, Tony. Good night, everyone. We'll be back for Monza tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But I've been SSRO, and thank you all for watching. We're gonna now raid Milo, so hope you all enjoy his stream on your way out. But thank you all for watching, and goodbye.